I'm in the middle of the world. Okay, so here we are, right on the equator line. You're standing on it, where you would be if you were here. And all around us, we have mountains and our monument here, which we're gonna try to go to the top of because I saw what grammar I have. Okay, this is a pretty good angle, pretty good view. Just kind of check out the whole place. But the crowds are starting to show up. There's a lot more people than when I first got here. So just to give you guys the bare minimum of information about this place, I've stopped in this little museum where we can kind of check out some of the history of it. So they're talking about how there were some various missions to kind of figure out what the equator was, and they did it, and all these guys in the picture were involved, and it's their busts that are on the walkway leading up to the monument, which I'm not sure if I shot that yet or not. Okay, so really quickly, I just wanted to stop and show you guys this row of busts, but those are the guys. 13 busts represent the participants of the first geodesic mission on the geodesic avenue, which I think means the equator. But this monument that we're standing in wasn't built until 1936. But actually, it wasn't this monument, it was the older one, which was then taken down and replaced. So we're in the new one. And so it looks like they started building the new monument, the one that we're in now, in 1979, which is kind of surprising how recent it is. Like my mom lived here for a few years when she was a teenager, and so I think that would have been before that would have been after she was here. So if she had visited this place, she probably would have seen the old monument, which is kind of neat. So as we're walking down the tower, there's an exhibit that shows different Indian tribes. And this one in particular is the Waorani Indians. And I wanted to just stop really quick because I visited the Waorani about 5 years ago on my first trip to Ecuador. And it was cool. I mean, they live in the rainforest, and what really struck me about them was they know every plant. Like, they know and have a use for, it's amazing. I did a series of walks with a guide, an English-speaking guide, as well as a Waorani guide, and the Waorani guide would point out just how they would use different plants, and it was pretty amazing. Unfortunately, they are really under threat right now because all of the oil industry is encroaching on their territory. So it's an unfortunate situation. Okay, before I move on, I thought it would be cool to stop here and take a look at some of these examples of indigenous houses. So let's take a look around. So this is the inside of a shuar house. Would really probably be made of dirt instead of concrete. So here's another interesting hut. It's completely made of bamboo, and I wish I had time to go around and read about all the different things that they have on display in here, but unfortunately I don't. But it's still cool to come and check it out. This one's kind of cool with the low-hanging loop, so let's go inside. It feels really nice in here. It's such a nice break from the heat. I guess these really thick mud walls do a really great job insulating. Probably keeps it pretty constant throughout the day. If we can go up this ladder. Nothing much up there. Some baskets. Maybe they used to store food on the second level or something, I guess. Looks like they used to use the rafters to hang corn and stuff to dry. I'm gonna try to go to Kalakali, where there's another monument. I think that's where they moved the original monument from here. And if I don't make it there, then this will be my sign off. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, then I would love to know how I could make them better in the future in the comments below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Richard's Favorite Places.